Good morning, my beautiful babes and babettes. I am your resident active advocate, and today I would like to discuss with you the disadvantages of the social model. So, as previously discussed, the social model locates disability in the surrounding society in the way that you are treated by other people because of your physical, mental, emotional, or social difference, rather than within the body or mind of the person impacted. So, the most obvious disadvantage of the social model is that if the locus of disability is in society, then the needs of people who have these differences may in fact be neglected, not only by people who don't believe that there is anything wrong with them, but also by the person themselves, because they would see the problem as being located in society, not within themselves. I agree with the sentiment and the teaching that there is nothing wrong with being disabled, all right? But when people take the social model too far, they may end up neglecting their own needs. And this can be taken to the extent of, especially in young children, feeling that if they were to get accommodation for their disabilities, they could be ostracized by their learning community when they're in school, or by their friend group if they're trying to play with their friends, and let's say they're a wheelchair user, but they haven't really acknowledged that fact yet, that the wheelchair could be seen as an impediment by their friends. So they refuse to use it, or they try to use a walker, or try to use a cane, or something even more severe than that. Basically, the sentiment here is that neglecting one's own needs because of the difference that they have is highly detrimental to one's development and also to one's identity as a person with a disability. I have stated before that I believe that the embracing of one's identity is a very important and mature thing to do because it allows one to view themselves as someone with value just as they are, not in any other way. They don't have to change who they are, what they are, how they function, what they do to please other people, moreover, to please themselves. Because it is honestly very important that if one discovers that they have a disability, they not be neglectful of their needs, of their identity, because to do so is to neglect a very important aspect of what the human being can be. I don't believe that disability is the thing that defines a person. It is not their sole trait. It is not the only thing that makes them who they are. That sentiment is something called giving them a master status, in which the disability is seen as the only important thing about the person, which is not true. I mean, I am female. I am cisgender. I am heterosexual, I am white, I am rather well educated, I live in a prosperous nation. I recognize that apart from having disabilities of my own, I am an extraordinarily privileged person to live where I do and when I do and as I do. So there are many aspects that create a human being, and disability is only one of them. But as I have said, if this aspect of the human being is neglected in the name of embracing, quote, normalcy, then that can be very detrimental to a person's lived experience, especially in the realm of education and in the realm of access. So that is the primary disadvantage to the social model. And if you can think of any others, please leave them in the comments below. I've been neglecting to bring this up, but if you have thoughts of your own, please do leave them where I can see them. And I would also like for you to like, subscribe, and share with your community. And thank you very much for your attention. I will see you tomorrow to talk about the advantages of the moral model. You can tell how happy I am about this right away, can't you? Thank you. Bye.